It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Showing up on the beat.
And then she said,
Let it all go.
So I just decided to go ahead and make a video. I'm not sure if this is gonna be 3-part video or just a 1-part video, 2-part, I'm not sure. But I'm kind of tired of the ignorant comments like this one in the comments. So just to go ahead and lay everything out from beginning to end of what happened. Some of y'all are asking me how is the aftermath of since everything has happened. That's what I'm going to lay out in this video, and if I have to lay it out in more, I will. But I'm just going to start it from the beginning, from the day before the incident happened to life as it is right now. So I was with my mom the day before everything happened. My dad was stalking my mom literally from... So what happened was, just to kind of give everybody a backstory, she was granted the divorce the Wednesday of September 13th. The reason they were at court September 13th, and this is for some of these men that's in the comments that keeps trying to blame my mom, that my mom was stealing from my dad. We actually were at court that Friday because my dad literally tried to steal almost $50,000 out of my mom's account. And that's what we were at court for criminal charges about that. So again, the day before, you guys, my mom filed she called the law enforcement 2 different times the day before her death. My mom called Griffin Police Department that morning because my dad was stalking her. She literally was at Burlington in Griffin, Georgia, and he was stalking her. So she called the Griffin Police Department. They responded. They did a report. I was with my mom the day before, y'all. My mom was so scared the day before because she just kept looking over her shoulder because this man just kept stalking her, okay? We got home from shopping that day, you guys, and my dad was even at my house. So we called the sheriff department, to be exact, the Stalking County Sheriff Department. We called them to come out because he, in the divorce as well, that was granted Wednesday, there was a permanent restraining order for life. So he has violated this restraining order on 2 different occasions, and law enforcement didn't do anything. Y'all, actually, Stalking County Sheriff Department, when he responded, he didn't even write a report, y'all. Come to find out, y'all, this man didn't even write a report of her sitting here reporting that this man was stalking her at my house, y'all. The Stalking County Sheriff Department deputy that came out that day didn't even do a report. Do y'all know when he did a report the day the incident happened? Because y'all, the Stalking County Sheriff Department tries to be in contact with me because they're trying to do this little investigation, I guess, to try to make their stuff look good. Actually, Sheriff Dix. So come to find out, that deputy didn't even do a report, y'all, like he was supposed to, that day that he responded to my mom. The second call she made to law enforcement that this man was stalking her. So y'all, my mom was literally scared for her life from the day before her death, even up until the time of her death, you guys. My mom was terrified. I actually was with my mom 10 minutes before she took her last breath. I went to court with my mom that day, you guys. We were in the courtroom, and y'all, it was just, when I was in that courtroom, you could just see something wasn't right in his eyes. Something wasn't right in his eyes, y'all. Like, it's like this feeling came over me that I knew something wasn't right with him. Like, he just looked evil. Like, even when I walked in the courtroom, y'all, the way my dad stared at me was like, I ended up just having to like act like I was looking at my phone, because he was just staring at me, y'all. Like, he was just staring at me with disgust, literally. So again, you guys, we were at court for this man stealing almost $50,000 out of my mom's account. Like, even Wells Fargo was pressing charges against my dad. So to be exact, the judge that was over that case is Judge Parks in Griffin, Georgia. My dad was actually found guilty on 3 accounts, you guys. So there was a warrant issued out for his arrest. Do you know what this judge told this man? That he could turn himself in Monday night. Mind you, it was Friday, y'all. And it's like when that judge said that, y'all, it's like something just came over me like he should lock this man up right then and here. Like, I've never heard of warrants being issued out for somebody and they could turn themselves in at a later time, especially when they're right there in your face. So it was me. I was in the courtroom with my mom, and it was also her best friend that was in the courtroom with her as well. So my mom had another court hearing after for an eviction for one of her houses that she owns. And so, you know, I was trying to wait around for my mom because I told her we were going to walk out together. I'm like, we're walking out together because I just want to make sure you get in your car safe. We're walking out together. I'm a makeup artist, and I had a makeup appointment that I had already kind of pushed back because of this court case, because I wanted to just be there with my mom with this court case. So, like I said, the judge was just kind of taking forever with it, y'all, and I didn't want to push my client back anymore. And then also her best friend had to go get her child out of school. So, y'all, we literally asked these people, can y'all please have someone escort her out? She asked for an escort, y'all. Don't you know, no deputy in that courtroom, in that courthouse, in the courtroom, never walked my mom out, y'all. Never walked her out, never even attempted to walk her out. Mind y'all, I live 5 minutes from the courthouse. I live like right down the street. So her best friend calls me, her other best friend, and she was just asking me how court went. So I was telling her, and she was like, well, your mom is like beeping in now. I'm going to call, she's like, I'm going to call you back, Precious. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, when she called me back, like, I'm trying not to cry. Y'all, when she called me back, she was like, Precious, like, your mom is screaming. You need to go back up there, like something is wrong. So she three-way me in, and y'all, I could just hear like people in the background like talking, but I'm like yelling for my mom, like, mama, mama, mama. No, she's not saying nothing. So I hop in my car, y'all. Mind y'all, I had just got home, took off my clothes. I literally just had on my panties. Like, I literally threw on a shirt because I'm just trying to rush back up there just to see like what is wrong. So y'all, I'm in my car, I'm speeding, and I see like police cars racing beside me. So that I'm already knowing like something tragic like literally has happened. So I get up there, y'all, and I remember where my mom's car was, so I parked right there, y'all. They had it taped off. They were like, I was running over there, y'all. Even the people with the gun, they were pointing the guns, like, what are you doing? I'm like, that's my mom, that's my mom. Honestly, what I went through that day, I wouldn't even want my enemy to go through that because, or see something like that. So, y'all, I'm trying to get over there to her. Like, they're not letting me over there. Like, they're not letting me over there. So, both her best friends rush back up. They're like, Precious, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Like, I'm like, y'all, like, he shot her. Like, you know, the only thing they're telling me is that she has been shot. Like, she's been shot. That's it. So, I ended up, y'all, and like I said, I don't wish this on nobody. Like, that day is so traumatizing, like, seeing my mom, like, laid out on the ground with a white sheet on her. Like, I saw it all. So, it's like, for some of y'all be saying the bullshit that y'all are saying in these comments kills me, like, literally. Like, this man constantly stole from her. Like, this wasn't a woman just trying to take what a man has. Like, my mom was literally just tired of this man stealing from her, trying to steal her money, steal her joy. Like, she just wanted out. Like, she just wanted out, literally. And he could not handle that. So, to answer some of y'all's questions as well, I know some of y'all asked what happened to my dad. After he done what he done, he went down the street and he unalived himself. So I don't have any parents. So I lost two parents in one day. Some of y'all asked, like, what happened afterwards, you guys. Like, y'all had to deal with BS from the sheriff department, the sheriff himself, y'all. This man literally called me 2 days after everything happened, y'all. He made this disgusting post on Facebook about my mom, y'all. So this man literally called me Sunday. The situation happened Friday the 13th. This man called me Sunday, y'all. So he's like, well, if you take down what you said, I'll take down what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I'm not taking down anything that I said. I meant what I said. You said what you said, so, you know, stand on it at this point, y'all. This man tried to stay on the phone with me an hour. Y'all trying to, like, get me to make a post that we working together. And y'all, disgusting. I would never look at this man the same ever again. Like, Sheriff Dix is a joke. Literally a joke. So I had to deal with that. I have to deal with my dad's family coming at me, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, my dad's family is so disgusting. Like, literally, I don't want to ever see these people. I don't want to ever see them in the street. I don't want them ever saying anything to me. Like, I just want them to even act like they're not related to me, literally. Like, the way that some of the posts and some of the things they have said, like, y'all, even my brother made a post talking about my dad went out like a champ.
Damn.
Like, just ridiculous, y'all. So
The fuck is wrong?
that's that. But on a healing tip, you guys, one thing I can say, you guys, I do feel like I'm healing in a really good direction. Like, every day isn't easy. Every week isn't easy. Of course, I have my good days. I have my bad days. Like I said, it's like a roller coaster. Like, some days I'm up, some days I'm down. I just feel like that is just the downside of just dealing with death, honestly. What I try to do these days is just keep my mom's story alive and bring awareness to domestic violence, y'all, and for it to be taken serious. Like, I'm trying to get Crystal's law passed, you guys, where domestic violence and these things are taken serious, not only just for women but for men as well, because there are some men that go through things, but honestly mostly our women, like, where the system is not failing our women anymore. Honestly, I could really say even the community, like, a lot of people in the community, like, came together for my mom. I really appreciate that as well. And I'm not gonna say, like, everybody in the Stalking County Sheriff Department was terrible. Like, one sheriff, like, one deputy I can really give props to is Sheriff McCray. Some of y'all may know her, but when I say kudos to her, like, literally kudos to her. Definitely a really sweet soul, definitely a really sweet person, and I definitely have appreciated a lot of things that she has done for me. So definitely kudos to her. Even kudos to Officer Amos. She really worked hard on my mom's case, and I really appreciate her as well. But definitely kudos to both of them. Definitely losing two parents, you guys, is definitely hard. And just a week before the incident happened, I just had lost my grandma. So I lost 3 people in the span of 2 weeks. So the holidays were definitely rough. They were definitely different. But I thank God for my village. Like, I really have. My mom had a great village. I really have a great village, you guys, that goes really, really hard for me. Like, through this process, I really can say I thank God for providing me with a great village, because that is the only reason I have gotten through this. Like, seriously, like, is my village. Like, my village really goes hard for me, and I'm so thankful for them. Each and every day I try to show my appreciation, because, like, if it wasn't for them, y'all, like, I don't know what I would do. Like, seriously, I don't. Like, I thank God for them. Like, they are the reason I feel like I'm heading in a good direction when it comes to healing and trying to get over this situation, and like I said, just progressing in the right direction. I feel like when it does come to healing. So some of y'all asked, have I forgiven my dad? I have. And I know some people may not agree and some people may agree.
Around.
And the reason I've forgiven my dad is I have to forgive him for me, as far as me, me still progressing through life. As far as I feel like, y'all, when you walk around with hate in your heart and you walk around mad and bitter, and if you know my mom, my mom would want me to forgive my dad. That's just the type of woman she was and the type of heart she had. Like, no matter what this man did in the last 6 months, she would always say, Precious, I just don't want you to look at your dad different. I don't want you to feel different about him. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just the type of woman she was. But I forgave him for me. Because I don't want to walk around with hate in my heart. Like, the only thing that's going to do, y'all, is make you develop bad health. You know what I'm saying? And no, like, I'm not going to be walking around here like that. I thank God for providing healing in my heart to forgive. I do know it's some people in my circle, that they feel differently, and that is the part of healing. Like, healing has no beginning and no end stage, no middle stage. Like, there's no part in the healing process where you have to feel like this at this time. Like, healing is at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's at your own pace. It's not at nobody else's pace, and there's no right or wrong in the phase of healing to me. I just hope that, honestly,
Amen.
through at the end, you guys, I just want to bring awareness, because I know there's other women and even men going through the same thing, and it's like, I just want to bring awareness where I don't want this situation to ever happen to any other family again, you guys, because that day was so traumatic. Like, I don't want this to ever happen to any other family, because to me, my mom cried out so many times, you guys, and she was overlooked so many times. Like, the fact that this woman called twice before, the day before, and nobody did anything is sad. Like, and this needs to stop. Like, this needs to stop.
There are calls for justice after a woman was shot and killed outside the Stalking County Courthouse. Crystal Evans and her ex-husband, Tom Mallory, were at the courthouse Friday afternoon. They were there for a hearing when Mallory allegedly shot Evans a number of times, killing her. Investigators say he ran from police and eventually shot himself, but he survived. Now we're learning more from Crystal's daughter, who says her mother had a restraining order against her father. Griffin police confirm the couple had a history of domestic violence.
My mom literally called the sheriff department the day before because he was stalking her. She even showed them that the PTO that she was granted for life Wednesday from the divorce, and they did nothing. Had they had someone walked out with her, like, her friend asked, she would still be here.
Griffin police deny that Evans asked for an escort. Precious says she will hold a rally for justice Wednesday and a vigil for her mother on Thursday.
We're hearing from the family of a woman shot and killed outside of the Stalking County Courthouse. And tonight, the daughter of Crystal Evans says her mother did not have to die because she believes law enforcement actually dropped the ball because of a history of domestic violence between her mother and the suspect. 11 Alive Teresa Bowles live tonight in the newsroom with what we know tonight. Teresa?
Well, Ron, tonight authorities have identified the suspect as Mr. Tom Mallory. Adding to her pain, Precious Evans tells me Mallory is her biological father.
I feel like I don't have nobody.
Precious Evans says she lost both of her parents at the same time.
I don't have nobody to lean on.
She says she watched her comforter, her mother, Crystal Evans, go through an ugly divorce with her father for a year.
She was so happy after her divorce. She felt free. We were even talking about doing a party.
However, throughout that year, she also says she witnessed disturbing behavior. Crystal posts a cry for help on Facebook last year, saying, "Please know if something happens to me, Tom Mallory did it."
Even after the divorce, this man literally texted her, "Not happening."
Precious says her mother was at the Stalking County Courthouse for a hearing connected to their separation Friday afternoon.
The judge did issue a warrant Instead of the judge taking him in right then and there, the judge said that he could turn himself in Monday night.
In a lengthy Facebook post, Sheriff Daryl Dix says Crystal walked out of the courthouse to her car, where Mallory met her, shooting her multiple times from the window. Mallory did not stop for police and eventually shot himself. He's alive, but Evans is not, which Precious believes could have been prevented.
My mom literally called the sheriff department the day before because he was stalking her, and they did nothing. Had they had someone walked out with her, like, her friend asked, she would still be here.
Dix denies this. He says surveillance video shows Crystal never asked for an escort. His office also confirms there have been several domestic violence calls to the Mallory household. Dix says sometimes the violence was mutual and there were no witnesses to identify the aggressor. Dix says, quote, "Do improvements need to be made to the law? Yes, they do. Maybe it wasn't a deputy or my agency that failed. Maybe it was the law itself. And since she can't get her mom back, Precious will honor her life by fighting for justice with no sympathy for her father."
Not once did you offer your condolences, sympathy, or anything for my mom. That post was to clean his face, to clear his name.
All right, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wills, the deals he keeps you lit. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the link down below. We got Opulence Scents. All right, get you a swift old candle, man. All right, man, check this out, dog. As we just saw in the story, they said one died, one survived, and was transported to the hospital. Okay, I don't know if y'all heard me typing or whatever. I know y'all, I damn sure know y'all heard my kids in the background. Okay, it's snow day. They've been running around all day. Fed them. They just got out the bath. I'm just trying to wear them down. Okay. I'm just trying to get some work done. Today we're supposed to be celebrating. Well, I don't know if I'm celebrating, but President Carter's being laid to rest. So some people got off work today, and like myself, I got off work today, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get a lot of recording done. Well, Oklahoma's bipolar ass weather had to snow. And so since it had to snow, I had to go pick up my kids from school. And so we've been here all day eating snacks, cupcakes, candy. One of them that wrote all on my iPad with crayons. The other one's throwing fits from left to right. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about sick of a snow day. I'm about sick of this snow day. It's this one, just this one, okay? Anyway, back to the story. So yeah, you heard me typing. I was looking up, just trying to get some information on the father. Because I was like, man, he must be in jail if he survived. So I was like, let me try to look him up. Because my first thought was that he died, because she said she lost 2 parents that day. He didn't die. He actually was transported to the hospital, where he died later on. He was shot on, it says, the ex-husband of the woman fatally shot September 13th outside of Stalking County Courthouse. He died Saturday. So this was posted on October 1st. So if I go to my little calendar here and I go back to October 1st, so that was like September 28th when he died. So it was October 1st when this. So Tom Mallory died after being transferred from the hospital's ICU unit in Grady's hospice. All right, so he died, man. He didn't make it. Marjorie Crystal Evans Mallory was fatally shot. Why they give her that last name, knowing damn well she divorced that man? Was fatally shot after leaving the hearing September 13th morning at a courthouse. At the time of the shooting, Griffin Police Department Public Information Officer Richard Powell said Tom Mallory fired several shots into Marjorie, I'm going to call her Marjorie Evans because she divorced that man. Marjorie Evans' vehicle while she was parked on the South 6th Street. He then fled the location. When located by GPD units, he was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Powell said, "Oh, this sucker. That's why stupid ass son. They couldn't have had the same mama. Because why would you say that about? He's probably bitter that his mama got left for that other woman, and she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? There's some fine women in Georgia. She ain't got no BBL, so she all good with me. It's like one in the few. Tom Mallory was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital. He was also charged September 14th with murder and forgery charges because he stole the $50,000. Well, my mom loved peace. I promise I'm going to give my mom justice. Precious Evans, Marjorie's daughter, said during the gathering at the courthouse. See, that's the bad one. At the one at the end, that's doing a little cute stuff at the end of the video. If you ever watch to the end of the video, you're going to hear the little cute one at the end. That's that little bad one. It's the loudest. I'm going to have a talk with her. Be like, girl, you ain't going to have no Christmas next year. If you keep talking, if you keep crying and being all loud while daddy trying to work. So this article goes on and on, but we heard the story. It sucks. It really sucks for that woman, and then again, her just posting on social media, I'm pretty sure it's somebody from this town that she's in Georgia that's posting some rude, crude, shrewd remarks. You know what I'm saying? And, it's still hurt for her because this is still fresh. This is just September. Like, literally, I stopped drinking around that time. And, if you stop drinking or stop doing anything, you still have cravings for that. So imagine losing your parent. Man, them feelings, you losing both parents, losing your grandma. Those feelings are still there. Like, I lost my dad 2 years ago, and I still be like, man, I be missing my dad sometimes. I be like, damn, like I can't never call my dad no more, talk to him, or just be like, watch the football game with him, or come watch the Thunder game, because we used to always watch the Thunder game. I'll pull up on a Saturday and watch the Sooners play, or watch OSU play, you know what I'm saying, or every night I pull up, it's a Thunder game on, you know what I'm saying? We tuned in. I sit down. We sitting right here. We sitting and just like chilling and watching the game. And it's like, so I know her going to social media and putting it out there, it hurt. Like, I've even had somebody come to my comment section with some wild stuff, because they was mad over this chick, so stupid chick, man. Her stupid ass video with her stupid ass. And they were so mad at her because they was saying that I did her wrong. I ain't tell you a stupid ass story, girl. Your goof ass. But they was so mad at me, they come and say something about my mom and my dad. And I'm just like, because the picture that they commented on, we were celebrating my dad's birthday and my mom's they anniversary together. And so, they wanted to say something about his death or whatever. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy. But you know what? I can't even react because I can't even do nothing to him. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like, another reason why I won't react to crazy comments, you know what I'm saying? Because in real life, you wouldn't say that to me. And that's a fact. You wouldn't say it. So, be tough all you want on the internet, but you ain't popping that shit in nobody's face. You ain't no way you popping that in nobody's face. So, The fact that you could do that over the internet, all these fools under her comments and stuff, they won't say that to your face because she look like she could fight. She from Georgia. She get down. She ain't scared to fight. She probably packing too. I'm telling you, it's different in the South. So bring your happy ass down here from New York if you want to. You're gonna be shipped back. You gonna get shipped back. Hell, they gonna cremate your ass. That your family ain't gonna want to pay for it. You know, from what I know, from what I know, they're not gonna pay for you. Anyway, stay out of people's comment sections acting a fool if you ain't really about that life. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll let you later. Peace.